best of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills taking on Tua Tagovailoa and the Miami Dolphins.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played,
lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And running with power here. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback. It's Allen on 1st and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, up over 130 yards, and a touchdown.
and I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy, and that's exactly where he is now, number 10 in the league in receiving yards.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Throwing now is Allen. He finds his man. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense. Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Tua going to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got his target. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Now a 2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And there's not a quarterback in the league that won't ever complain about having small receivers like a Tyreek Hill or a Cooper Kupp who can find a seam, have good vision, and get open. But when you're throwing downfield like this, you want a big, tall receiver who can go above the rim, or if you're a volleyball fan, above the net and get it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They run up the middle with Bush. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Allen hit. He lost the football. Don't give him nothing. Don't give him nothing. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bush. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Waddle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. The Dolphins sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Tua sets up to pass it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Looking to pass. Tua. And that is caught. But the back judge right there to say incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills ready to take over. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. On the counter, it's Bush. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Out now is a punter, Jordan Stout.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were losers to Philadelphia a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead as they start this drive. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Here's Hyde. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st down, Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Bush trying the middle. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Here's Allen to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. To the air, Allen. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there, but they're across the 50 at the 48 now. On play action, here's Tua. They complete it to Hill. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Brandon, as you saw, they went play action there, and they're going to drag the receiver from left to right across the field and hope to find a gap to throw the ball to him. Not there. Excellent job defensively, and no run after the catch.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And going deep for Hill. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 145, tying it with Marcus Allen for 6th on the all-time list. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead in the second quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And it's 21-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills going to take over again on offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. On the delay, it's Bush. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. 3rd and 4. Here's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the run, it's Bush. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Throwing on 1st down is Allen.
To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's going to go down, sacked right around the 17. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen, and that's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal.
This will be a 34-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that'll get the deficit down to 15.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle, sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense, kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff. Got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
Gets this one to Hill. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the NFL here on this first day of November. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. Trace McSorley, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Acrisure Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting L.A. Chargers. The Steelers trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, let's get to the desert to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Rams trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
Basics, he's looking at the defensive end or the outside linebacker. If that player crashes down to take the running back, quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically it's that outside player.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. In his own end zone, it's Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now Allen throwing on second down.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bills first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
I like the fact that they didn't overcomplicate things on that call. 3rd and 2, just run the quick little hitch, which they did. Ball's out of quarterback's hands, and yes, indeed, they pick up the first down.
And again, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bush. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
They give to Bush going right, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually a direct correlation? Very few explosive plays. That's been their issue. Not able to make that big shot downfield or break one off, but a nice game there for a first down.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
They'll run it with Bush. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field.
I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Going to the air, Tagovailoa, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right on the 30.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number 1.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team. Takeaways, fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from a big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it 24-13.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He fights, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Tua. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Off a play action. Tagovailoa. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
And here's Ryan Wright now. He's been terrific so far. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Tua going to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, some strong running. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Play action. Now it's Tua. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. On target over the middle to Hill. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24.
And this one is right through. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
After the turnover, it's Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Open man is Waddle, complete. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
They'll run out of the gun, and this is going to be a reverse here.
Hill's hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Allen. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. This is Bush. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Bush. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now Allen, got to have this one.
And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long.
They'll hand it off to Bush. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Allen Allen looks to throw on second down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Able to shake him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen, it's caught by Jennings. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. One final try here for Allen.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Allen.
That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
On 1st and 10, a handoff. Nope, it's a reverse.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
standing just outside his own goal line. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Allen and the Bills now down 27-20, a minute 39 to go. They need a touchdown and the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Allen. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties. You're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
And they take a knee.
2nd and 11.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Down to an E goes Tua, and that should just about do it. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Miami, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us